Hey everyone, it's Lard from the blog artreallyhouse.com, and just a couple weeks ago I did a big grocery haul video and I mentioned a lot about how we go to a local Amish community to do a lot of bulk shopping. So many of you guys were interested in that, wondering where I went, what I got there, what it looked like, all that type of stuff. So, just so happens, a few days after that video, I actually went to the community. In fact, here it's actually not an Amish community where I live now, it's actually a Mennonite community. It is about 2 hours from my house. It's not extremely local. It won't be a place that we go all the time, but it's a place where I can go and really stock up on some things that I like to get in bulk. And so when I got home last night, I just kind of like laid everything out on the table and was like, you know what, I'm gonna record it before I put it away today and just kind of like show you some of the things I got. While I was there, I also got some clips of the different stores there. So I'm gonna insert those so you guys can kind of see what it all looks like. And yeah, so here we are. I'm actually missing another huge bag. This is a big 50-pound bag of oatmeal. I am missing a 50-pound bag of wheat berries. I actually went with my sister and we had just rode together in her van and we like shoved everything in her trunk, and when we got home it was kind of late and we were like sorting through things, and I just left my 50-pound bag of wheat berries in her van. So she's also doing a video to show you her haul. It is a little bit similar to mine, but she also got a few different things. We both got some different clips of the stores, so after you watch mine, I'll link hers below if you want to check out her video. Like I said, we both went together. It was super fun. We went for the day. We also went with some other friends, and we just took all of our girls with us. We had a little girls' day shopping around at all these different stores. So when we got there, I had a map that kind of showed where the different stores were. Some of them had addresses, some of them didn't, so we had to use our map skills and like figure out where we wanted to go. So I just had circled on the map the stores that looked interesting to me. I circled all the bulk food stores, discount grocery stores. There was a store that had some clothing, I circled that. A health like food store, essential oils, herb type store, I circled that one. There was a bunch more stores that we didn't even get to. It was my first time visiting this Mennonite community, so now I know for next time the stores that we definitely want to go to, which ones had the best prices, and I will kind of have a better idea of where to go and like navigate which ones to go to first, so we're not like backtracking. So this was kind of a trial run, and we really did find a lot of really good deals. So I'm just gonna kind of talk you through and show you the different things that we got. Like I said, I got a 50-pound bag of oatmeal. I also have this oatmeal right here. This is organic oatmeal. I could not find the 50-pound bag in organic oats, so this is just regular oatmeal. I was hoping to find an organic one. I got this at the first store we went to, and then at the next couple bulk stores, I realized that the big, huge bags were only in regular oats. So I did end up getting just a quick rolled oats, regular oatmeal. I like to have this on hand. I mean, it's just oatmeal lasts forever. I will store this in 5-gallon buckets with lids, open it up, put them in there, and I will just put these in a like storage room in my basement. It's always nice to have oatmeal on hand if we want for eating it, and also just because if, you know, if we get stuck in the winter or something, or just anytime, you could always use oatmeal to make breads, obviously make oatmeal, and so it's just a good filler thing to have. And when you buy it in bulk, it's a lot cheaper. So I bought this oatmeal, also the bag of organic oatmeal. Then I have, like I said, my 50-pound bag of organic wheat berries that I will grind myself to feed my sourdough starter to make breads and pancakes and bagels and just all those types of bready things. And then we also found, this was probably our favorite deal. Everybody stocked up on this. I'm gonna try to lift it up here. Ugh. Lots of flour. So this is, forget the brand, Arrowhead Mills Organic all-purpose flour that is unbleached. And this was a huge, this whole thing was only $8.50. So usually, it was actually kind of funny. The day before we went shopping, I was out of flour for my sourdough starter. So I sent my husband to the store and said, make sure you get organic and make sure it's unbleached. He actually came back with this exact brand from Walmart, and it was probably about $8 for one of these bags. And so this is 8 bags in here and it was $8.50. So like just about $1 a bag for this whole thing, or for each individual bag. So that was a super good deal. Several of my friends got like 2 or 3 of these, but because I got my organic wheat berries already, I figured 1 pack would work for me. But this is a lot of flour, all organic, it's all unbleached. And the reason why it was on sale is because it's best by October 7th of this year and it's August. So in a couple months it will technically be, it says best if used by, it doesn't even say expired, but I know that if I store this properly in a dry, cool spot, that this will last even way longer than that. So that's why it was discounted, but I'm not worried about that. And I'll just make sure to store it properly so it doesn't go bad. So that was a huge find. So I have a lot of flour, a lot of oatmeal, I make lots of bread, so that was pretty big, good deal. Okay, the next deal, this was my daughter's favorite. She came with me for the day and she got like so excited when she saw this. These are dates. This is 2 pounds of dates. We actually got 3 big packages of these. This was $3 for all of these dates. My kids love snacking on dates. You can use it to make date syrup. You can use it to sweeten things like barbecue sauce, ketchup, and we make all that stuff homemade. So we use a lot of dates, and these are were really, really good price. So she found these, it was so cute. She's like, Mom, this big thing of dates is only $3. And she like picked it up and ran it over to show my sister. And then like some of my other friends in there, and she just couldn't believe it. She wanted to get more. I only got 3. Now I'm thinking that she was right. I should have gotten more of these, but we do have, this is over 6 pounds of dates. So that should last us a pretty long while. Really good price on that. This is organic lemon juice. I think this was $5. And so another really good price. These are glass jars, so I liked that. This will be great. We use lemon juice just in our water and our cooking and our salad dressings, all that kind of stuff. This is a huge thing of coconut oil. This was $14 for a gallon of coconut oil. I thought that was a great deal. I also got a really big thing of lard. Let's see, this is 3.5 pounds of lard. It was only $6, and so that's really good. You can use this with cooking. It's a really good cooking fat. I'm also planning on using this to make some soaps and also maybe some lotion. So I was thinking of my DIYs when I got that lard and the coconut oil, really. Okay, these are both 2 gallons of honey. So there's one here and one here. These are in nice glass jars, so when this honey is gone, I can reuse these jars for my raw milk or just, I don't know, fermenting stuff. So I really like the jars. This gallon was only $39 for the gallon of honey, and it's raw Missouri honey. So that's local to me, so that makes it even better for like the different properties that honey have when it's local. That's really good. The reason, and it's raw, so that's good. So I got 2 gallons of that. Now that is something that I would have even gotten more of if they would have had it. Like I said, there was a lot of us there together. Everybody wanted honey, so we all just kind of like split it up. But if I ever go and there was like a ton of it, I would get like 6 jars of honey, because we use honey for all of our baking. We use it on a lot of my skincare. I use it on my hair care, and we like it on like pancakes instead of syrup. So we use a lot of honey, and it doesn't go bad. I'll just store this again in my basement, cool, dark spot, and it would last for a really long time. But 2 gallons obviously is going to last for a while. This big box here is all full of butternut squash. They had 25 pounds of butternut squash for $10. Super good deal. This was at the very first grocery store that we went to, so I wasn't wanting to buy a ton of it because I'm like, I don't know what's going to be at the next store. But now I'm really wishing that I would have bought a few boxes of these. They also had Acorn Squash. I don't know why I didn't get it. Like I said, it was the first store, so I'm like, I don't know, there might be something better at the next store. So I just got 1 box, but I wish I would have got more. Butternut squash, acorn squash, spaghetti squash, all of those last for a very long time if they're stored, again, cool, dark place. So I'll just leave these in the box in the basement in my storage room, and then when we need some, I'll bring a couple upstairs. We like to slice these and just roast them, scoop them out. You put a little butter on them. You can even do like honey on them for sweet, or a little butter and salt for savory, and just serve them like you would like a baked potato. Or I'll use it in replace of pumpkin in different recipes when we start making pumpkin pie and pumpkin bread this fall. My kids also like when I peel these and dice them up or cube them, little oil on them, little salt, bake them in the oven, and just kind of like roast it, and it's really good like that. So a big thing of squash. Okay, over here I have some nuts. This is almonds, walnuts, and then I also got some popcorn for making popcorn just on the stove. All of these were really good prices in bulk, and so we got a few bags of those. And then here is a ton of like granola bar type things, Cliff bars. There was some like, what was the brand? Red Mill oat bars. Another big box of Cliff bars right here. We don't even really eat a ton of Cliff bars. The price was just so good I couldn't pass it up, and a lot of my in-laws do, so I was actually planning on bringing these over to them to show them. This entire box of Cliff bars was $2.40 for 12 bars. Usually they're like $1 a bar, so that was a really good price. This big bag I think was a couple bucks as well. These red boxes in front are Kind bars, so that's another kind of like snack granola bar. This entire, I don't know, it was like in a big box, was $6 for all of these. So 8 boxes of them. Usually 1 box is that price. And so that was a really good deal. I couldn't really pass it up. These are good granola bars. They're healthier ingredients. There's sugar in them, so they're not really ones that I'll give the kids all the time, but I thought for a special snack. And again, it was so cheap I couldn't pass it up. I was really looking for Lard bars. I have another friend that goes to the same Mennonite community, and she said that a lot of times they have Lard bars. This time, unfortunately, they didn't, and so I got some other ones that are, you know, just really good deals on those. I got some bulk spices. I probably should have gotten more of these. This is black pepper and cinnamon because those are just things that I use all the time. I was hoping, I got a shot of that, I'll show it to you, but I wish that I would have gotten some more bulk spices. Like I said, first time there, I wasn't exactly sure. Next time I'm gonna go with a list because I know what they have now here, and I'll be able to know like what I'm out of and what I need to refill on, but I can always use black pepper. I did not see a good salt there, so I didn't get any salt. If I see that at a different time, I would get that. This is a big bag of shredded coconut, so just unsweetened coconut chips. $5 for this big, huge bag. That's a really good price. We like to use coconut in a lot of our baking, even just putting some of this, like toasting it in the cast iron skillet on the stove. It's just good plain, it's delicious. We put it in some apple cinnamon muffins that I always make, so the kids just like to chomp on it, put it in oatmeal, things like that. This is coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker. My husband likes coffee. My sister said this was a good price, so we got some. I only got one because he has a very particular coffee that he likes just from Aldi. It's organic whole beans, so I wasn't sure what he would think of this, but this is Dunkin' Donuts coffee, also whole beans because that's what he likes to drink, or you know, he likes to grind them and then drink it. $5.40 for this. I don't really even know. My sister said it was good, so I grabbed that. And then, okay, this is some sunscreen. We make our own sunscreen a lot of the times, but this was just a zinc oxide mineral sunscreen. It was $1 for this, and it had all good ingredients, so I thought that would be a good thing to have on hand, maybe just for the rest of this season, or I don't know, it was $1. I had to get it. They also had lots of shampoos and conditioners. The Honest company, that baby company that has good ingredients, they had bubble bath shampoos, conditioners of that, all for $1. But because I make my own, I didn't really need that because we have so much soap right now that are just homemade that I have for the kids and also for us. So I just didn't buy any of that, but also a really good price if you're not a DIYer. Okay, these are good potato chips because they're made in avocado oil. I like having chips or snacky things for the kids that are made with avocado oil or coconut oil because other oils are not good when they're heated up. So I saw these, they were a good price. It's just potatoes, avocado oil, and sea salt. I actually had more bags of these. My husband got into these right when I got home and ate a bag last night. So a few bags of those. And I think that's about it. So typically the things that I like to get at the Amish community when I lived by one and now the Mennonite one are these bulk grain things. So the oatmeal, the wheat berries, the honey, the coconut oil, and then obviously some of the more snackier things. And it's just a really good way to save money, buy things in bulk so I don't run out. So anyway, that is my bulk grocery store haul. This is gonna last us for a very long time. This will probably be a place that we go about every 6 months. It was a really pretty drive. There was some cute little towns along the way. We stopped on the way home and grabbed dinner. So it was just a fun girls' day. We could definitely do it a couple times a year to stock up. Now, depending on where you live, you might have a harder time finding an Amish or Mennonite community, but I will say at the last place we lived, there was one about an hour away. This one was about 2 hours away. They are around, so I would just maybe get on Facebook and search it. This one was on Facebook. I saw like a map that we had. It said follow us on Facebook. Maybe ask around to some friends, maybe some people from your church, but ask around and see if you can find a community near you. Now, even if it is a couple hour drive, it still is probably worth it with the amount of savings you have. When you buy things in bulk like this, it's not like you're gonna be going all the time. It's just a couple time a year trip. So when I got home, I had shared this on my Instagram and asked if anyone wanted to see a grocery haul. And most people said yes. Actually, I think I had like one person that said no. And I'm just assuming that they pressed the wrong button. But a couple people had responded saying that they have communities like this near them. And it's a 3-hour drive, a 4-hour drive, and it's still worth it for them to go. So get on, do some research, ask around. See if you have something similar in your area. And like I said, if you have to make a drive out of it, make it a day, maybe find a cute place to stay and make it a night, I don't know. But it'll definitely save us money. This is the only way that I like to buy like my whole wheat berries and my bulk honey, my bulk coconut oil. It just makes it so much cheaper. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If we go back again, I will get some more footage. Like I said, now I know where everything's at. I kind of know what I want to look for when I go back, and I will definitely share that again. So thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I get out new videos every single week, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next video.